Hey guys, Adam here from Lawnhub and welcome back. In front of me we've got so many exciting goodies to play with today. Today is going to be episode 1 of the rye overseed out the front here at Lawnhub. You are going to come along and see all the mistakes we make, but all the tips that we give along the way. We're going to try something different with this oversow, so make sure you stick around. Okay, so in front of me here we got the Billy Goat Scarify. So Scarify is going to dig into the turf canopy and the soil. It's going to create a nice little seed bed for our seed to place into. We're going to go in 2 directions. So we're going to go up and back and probably side to side. We're also going to collect the matter that this creates as well. So we're going to remove all that so the seed has a great opportunity to bed in with the soil amongst the cooch. A quick note as well, the cooch is still under, so the Tiftuf is still under regulation, so during that growing period of the ryegrass, they're not going to compete against each other. After we scarify and clean up, we'll move on to the Billy Goat corer. Now I personally love this machine. It's super easy to use. Some corers are so harsh on the body, but this one is very simple to use. It's got 4 tines at the bottom or at the back here. That's going to inject into the soil and pull those proper big cores out. In doing so, that's going to help relieve compaction, and it's also going to help further with the seed to soil contact as well. Once we go through this, we'll clean up the cores as well, and then we'll move on to the seeding part of the project. But then the last one here, we copped a lot of grief in our last top dressing video about not having a wheelbarrow, not putting the sand over on the right side. So we've just gone to the whole next level, and we've also hired this Eco 250 top dresser, and I've had a little play in the warehouse, so we're gonna have some fun. We're probably gonna throw sand everywhere. There might be a case where there's sand on the cars again, but it won't be from anyone in particular, it'll be from a machine. And this has all been made possible because of Rob at Adelaide Garden Equipment Hire. I saw one of his ads on Facebook, someone mentioned it, and I was like, oh my God, he's got an Eco 250 top dresser. I'm like, let's hire that. And then just, he had the whole kit caboodle. So thank you, Rob, so much. So yeah, if you're in Adelaide and you're after some equipment hire stuff, especially the Eco 250 top dresser, he's got one. Obviously it's right here. So we're gonna put everything through its paces today. We are battling the rain. We have got a short window. So we're going to get started, and I'm super excited to stripe this up and show you how we do it, and yeah, the results at the end. So yeah, let's get started. We'll get stuck with the Scarify. All right, I suppose we just send it, right? Okay, so that means it's spinning. All right, we learned something. Thatch, Dylan. But that has made if you could also start a lawn with all of these. We'll clean it up now. It's going to take a while, but the joys of it all, right? I was supposed to explain what we just did there. So we cut up, or we scarified up and down, or power raked, whatever you want to call it, up and down, and then on the diagonal. What that's done is before the lawn was nice and tight, the canopy was nice and tight, and if you were to just to drop seed on top of that, you wouldn't have as much of a strong germination rate than doing what we're doing here. So we've opened up the turf canopy, we've opened up the soil. So once we clean this up and then we go to core and we clean them up, we'll have a much better bed for the seed to sit on, to have contact with the soil. And then once we top dress, it's just going to further enhance the seed to soil contact, put some fertilizer out, some wetting agent, and we'll be putting stripes in this lawn in no time. So yeah, like I said, we'll clean up now. Yeah, a lot of thatch came out there, but it's to be expected. I was quite aggressive on that, so looking forward to see what it looks like all cleaned up. Have you all got gloves? Yeah. You got gloves? Yeah, do you want to put some gloves on both of you and just sweep and put this into the bag? Putting them to work. More hands make, what's the saying? More hands makes light work. Bite the hand that fingers you or something? Yeah. Nah, what's up, Doc? Oh my God. Oh, let's get her done, boy. Oh. Boy, I'm hungry, eh? There's a shovel on the other side there if you want to use that. Like, and we didn't overfeed it at all. If anything, we probably underfed it. So you want to try and scarify at least once a year. Obviously, if we weren't overseeding, you wouldn't scarify now. You could core, but not scarify. Because depending on how heavy you go, or how aggressive, sorry. You know, if you go too aggressive at this time of year with dropping soil temps, you know, you could open yourself up to, you know, not having enough time for recovery, which is not ideal going into winter, and it's not ideal putting a few kilos in your socks. But you know, we get her done. But this is definitely a better idea having them help, because I would be one tired boy. We'll introduce Jesse. So Jesse here, if you've bought a bucket of fertiliser from us this season, Jesse's touched it. He put the fertiliser in the bucket. So here's the real MVP around here. And now he's putting all the thatch into a bucket or into a bag. I can't, it's, you sweep or you get it all in a pile and it fucking. Okay, so we had a question a couple of weeks ago on showing the difference between a PG yard lawn and not. So I'll show you a PG yard lawn. So in the demonstration or the drawing I did, I talked about how all the leaves are close together. Can you see that? I'll get it closer up. Yeah, so that's a PG yard lawn versus a non-PG yard lawn. So there's a lot more space between the blades of the grass, whereas on a PG yard lawn, it creates more blades closer together. And that's what causes that denser look. So, yeah, there you go. did a good job. All right, so a little disclaimer. I personally wouldn't use a cylinder mower to do a cleanup after a Scarify. 2 reasons why we're doing this now. 1, the blades already need some work. So once this, I suppose, little project of the actual seating has finished, I'll send that off to get serviced and sharpened. The second reason we're using it is because we don't have a rotary mower capable enough to pick this up. So we're just going to use it and fix it. But, oh, it's going to look so good. So, quick recap, we've scarified, we've cleaned up, I know I said don't use a cylinder mower, but if you've got one handy, it does a magnificent job at cleaning up. As we can see, so we've prepared a terrific seed bed now for the ryegrass to go into. We didn't do a core at our springtime renovation or whenever we did our first lawn series. The beauty about coring is you can do it any time of the year, so we're going to take advantage of that now. If you didn't have access to a core and you were going to overseed and all you had was a Scarify and a mower, you can 100% put down seed now. But we're just going that little bit extra because we hadn't cored this season, and it's just going to be that even better seed to soil contact. So this is going to remove physical cores from the lawn. It's going to help relieve compaction and also help with that seed to soil contact. And I'm super excited to put this thing into use because I love it. So let's go. Must be an ignition switch. Oh, got it. Got it. Don't got it. Matthew, that started.
Well, I fucking didn't.
Well, I fucking didn't. On.
Kill switch up here.
Oh, I didn't see the kill switch.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks, Matt. All right, so there's a kill switch, Dylan.
The old kill.
The old penetrator.
Oh, God.
What do you think, Dylan? We'll clean them up. The hard work's almost done, Dylan. Almost done. fucking beautiful, man. All right, how you feeling, Dylan? Okay, so we're into the seeding part now. In the beginning of the video, I said I was going to do something differently. So I've never used a broadcast spreader to spread seed before, so I'm gonna learn with you today. I believe that we will obviously throw some into the garden bed underneath the tree here, and some will probably get thrown in the garden bed behind me. It's all part of the learning curve. Normally I'd use a drop spreader. I thought it was at home, it wasn't, must be at my old man's. Didn't have time this morning to get it, so yeah, so we're using Lawnhub seed, available at lawnhub.com.au. This is a 100% perennial ryegrass blend. The sowing rate is 3 kilos per 100, but the oversowing rate usually for seed is about half to 2/3 of the full rate. So we're going to put it out about 1.5 to 2 kilos per 100 square meters. It's a 3 kilo bucket, so we're going to put about half, a little bit over half. And the idea here is to get as much even coverage as possible over the entire lawn area. Then after that, we're going to just go over it lightly with the top dresser. We're not going to go really heavy because there is a fair bit of exposed soil here, and I'm pretty confident that the bed that we've created here is going to be suffice. Now, why would you overseed with rye? There's a couple reasons. During the winter, especially if you've got a warm season grass, which will stop growing, and if you are in an area with heavy frost and your warm season grass goes dormant, then a rye overseed is going to help the lawn stay green. I'm not saying it's susceptible to frost, but it will hold more colour through that colder period. Another reason you want to oversow is for the fat stripes, and that's pH fat. We're going to get the fattest stripes on this lawn. I don't necessarily think we're going to lose much colour in general, but we will lose some given how open it is here. But ryegrass is known for its striping ability, so the Adelaide Oval, MCG, the SCG, all those types of outfields that you really get those defined lines, it's all because it's ryegrass. So we are going to spread it out evenly now, get the top dresser, then the age-old debate, when do you put your fertiliser down? I'm going to put the fertiliser and wetting agent down last, so we'll do got laid and BBW, and then we're just going to talk about watering schedule. So yeah, let's get into this and watch myself make a fool of myself, eh? Oh, it's got me nice there, Dylan. And a top tip, or quick tip, if you have 100 square meters and the sowing rate is 3 kilos per 100 square meters, don't just get 3 kilos, get a little bit extra, because you, as efficient as you possibly can be, you're not going to get 100% germination rate. You will potentially get some seed wash. You may get some birds take some seed. You may also get some ants. We've got some ants down the end there, so it will be a good little test. I haven't treated them or anything. We're just going to send it, and yeah, so got a little bit left over. So we'll put that to the side, and I suppose I'll learn with you guys how to use this to spread seed. Oh, this is going to be so nerve-wracking, Dylan. Did I just send it? Like, oh, not bad. Oh no, it's going to be heavy there, Dylan. That's pretty good. All right, hot tip, don't go into the breeze, go with it. So, we're learning. I'm actually quite impressed with that, Dylan. So if we come down and have a look, that's pretty good. That's pretty even. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go over it with the top dresser, see how that throws out, then go over it lightly with the level. Fertilize, water, wetting agent, and water, baby. Whew. I'm impressed. That passed the test. I was very nervous. But this is the big test, Dylan. Because I don't know how I'm gonna go, eh? Like, how am I gonna go? Okay, so we've got 2 bins of sand and we've got some in the back of the Hilux, so I suppose we just load it in and send it. Like, now just remember, I've never used this product before, but I'm very excited, so. Do you reckon we could just lift it up, Dylan? Me and you? All right, let's send it, Dylan. That's sick! That's sick! All right, so initial thoughts, I love it. Where was that, what, 3 months ago, Dylan, when we top dressed the lawn? So, it's a bit heavy in some areas, but like, I'm okay with that. What I was talking about before, that seed to soil contact, like, look at that. Once you go over with the level, that seed's gonna be all covered, watered. It's exactly what we want. So, we'll go get the other wheelie bin, put that in, and then we'll go to the back of the Hilux, we'll get that sand, top dress it, and I reckon my measurement's probably gonna be bang on, Dylan, after being worried that it wasn't. Whew. Oh, that's sick. Big fan. Do you reckon we could set the weight off, Dylan? Nah.
1, 2, 3.
I really thought that was gonna work. Not heavy enough. Yeah. That'll be my big fat ass. No, I'll be right. Come on.
Right, okay.
We can do it.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Oh. Praise Jesus. I like it a lot. All right, so I did underdo the sand just a little bit, but that's okay. We'll still get good results. So, whoa! Now I'm just gonna go over it with the level, just to further enhance that seed to soil contact, and then it's fertilizer and water. the driver was like, "What have you done to the lawn?" to Rose. I just realised that we talked about the pros of overseeding, didn't talk about the cons. Now the cons are that you're more than likely going to need to spray out the ryegrass come springtime, and the herbicides used for that aren't necessarily the cheapest. That's a con. If the ryegrass, especially if it's a very elite cultivar, which majority of them are these days, they are becoming much more resilient to herbicide use when spraying out. And in some extreme cases, I'm not saying all cases, but ryegrass, when it matures to a certain point, will release endophytes into the soil, which basically, in simple terms, poisons the other grass around it. So ryegrass will, cause potentially the cooch to suffer. So yeah, it can take a bit to get out. Sometimes you can get it all out in one spray. Sometimes it takes a few. But overall, very happy with that seed to soil contact. We're going to put out some got laid and some BBW, and then we'll talk about watering. So we've got 110, 120-ish square meters. It's got laid is 2.5 kilos per 100. So we're looking at just over 2.5 kilos. All right, so we just put down got laid, our starter fertiliser. That's going to help the seed once it starts to germinate to really take hold and take over. Next, BBW, granular wetting agent, an absolute favourite around the country for a lot of people. The wetting agent is going to help retain moisture in the soil, which will help keep the seed moist and damp. Put that out at 1.5 kilos per 100 square meters. And then we're nearly done, Dylan. It's nearly food time. All right, so the very last thing, watering. Now, it's a very common question we get when it comes to overseeding. How much do I water? Now, it's going to all depend on your current climate, your soil conditions. There's a lot of, there's a lot of variables on how much to water. But basically, this is what I follow. So I follow it all depends. But if we go 7 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and then around that 5 o'clock, depending on, so those 3 waterings there, if it's not too hot, we should be all right throughout the day. You may need to introduce another one, which in that case, I would then bring the watering forward. So one at 5 o'clock, one at 9 o'clock, then one at 1 o'clock, and then one at 5 o'clock. So there's 4 waterings, and then for how long? Now that's going to determine on your sprinklers, but anywhere between 6 to 8 minutes. You don't want it flooding, you don't want it pooling, you just want it so the seed and the soil is damp, not soaking. Once it starts to soak, it can wash, but just keeping it damp is perfect, and that's going to assist in germination. Now, we do have some warm weather here in Adelaide tomorrow and then for the next week or so, so we should actually see some germination quite quickly here within that 5 to 7 day mark. So we'll keep you along with that journey. If you want to see more content like this, make sure you comment and subscribe, because that's how you're going to know that we're doing things like this. And then I suppose in the next 2 to 4 weeks, this lawn is going to really transform. We're going to have some nice ryegrass seed pop up, and it is going to look phenomenal, especially once we start to get those stripes in. Put down in the comment section below what stripes or pattern we should put in the lawn first when it's ready for a mow. That's it, guys. If you want to hit us up on our socials to find out any information not related to this or related to this, you can look us up on Facebook, Instagram, you can comment in YouTube. You can also hit us up on the emails at adam@lawnhub.com.au. And as always, we'll see you in the next one. And that one. Oh no. Oh no, Dylan. Oh no. Oh no. It's broken. No. Oh no. Look at that one now.